The Ballad of the Missing Eyebrow and the Broken Dreams. The afternoon sun filtered through the dusty windows of the Miller household, casting long, lazy shadows across the living room. Brian Miller sat hunched over a thick textbook, his gaze fixed so intently on the page that he appeared to be trying to burn a hole through it with his mind. He had not moved for over an hour. His mother, Judy, leaned against the doorframe, watching him with a mixture of concern and amusement. Finally, she broke the silence. "Brian, what is the matter? You have been staring at that book for over an hour." Brian did not look up. "I do not want to talk about it," he muttered, his voice thick with teenage gloom. From the safety of the sofa, his sister Tina piped up with a mischievous grin. "He has a crush on a girl at school." "Shut up," Brian snapped, finally snapping his head toward her. "Her name is Carrie Tyler," Tina continued, ignoring him completely, "and she does not know he is alive." Brian slammed his book shut, his face flushing a deep shade of red. "Tina, that is the last time I open up to you about anything." "Good," she retorted with a shrug. Judy walked over and placed a comforting hand on his shoulder. Bree, I know you're hurting now, but—" I know," Brian interrupted, sighing dramatically. "No matter what that girl thinks, I will always be your handsome prince." Judy blinked, a look of mild horror crossing her face. "I was gonna say, buck up. My prince? That is creepy, Brian. I am your mom." The eldest sibling, Lauren, walked into the room, eyeing Brian's flat, unstyled hair. "You know, if you want to catch a girl's eye, you might consider investing in some hair gel." Brian looked hopeful for a split second. "You really think hair gel will get Carrie's attention?" "Well, it could not hurt," Lauren said, circling him like a predator. "Unless you want to stay with this whole Reagan look. You know, you actually have a lot of potential. With a little bit of work, you could actually be a pretty good-looking guy." She paused, tilting her head. "Wow, I kept it down." "Gosh, thanks," Brian said, unsure if he should be flattered or insulted. "You know what? I could show you," Lauren offered, her eyes lighting up with the thrill of a project. "We could do a whole different look." "Really? You would do that for me?"
Yeah.
"I mean, it would be a challenge. Like climbing that dumb mountain you're always talking about." "Everest," Brian corrected her. "Yeah," Lauren said with a dismissive wave, "except this is real." "Lauren, Mount Everest is real," Brian insisted. "Uh-huh," she replied, "and so is Middle-earth." "Thanks, Lauren," Brian said, choosing to ignore the jab. "I do not know what to say. This is going to be great." Just then, Bill Miller, the patriarch of the family, wandered through the front door looking particularly disheveled. "Oh, hey, Dad," Brian called out. "Say goodbye to the Brian Miller you have always known." "Bye," Bill replied absent-mindedly, heading straight for the kitchen. "No, wait, Brian followed him. "Are you not going to ask me why? Is it because you are nerdy and girls do not like you?" Bill asked, not looking back. "No," Brian said, then paused.
Yeah.
Bill turned around, a triumphant grin on his face. "Great news, Judy. You got the car fixed?" Judy asked, hope springing eternal.
Nope.
"Won't be ready for another week. But we are the proud owners of this." He pointed out the window to the driveway. Judy squinted. "A tow truck and a Mexican guy?" "Oh, the sweet ride he is towing," Bill corrected her. "What did you do?" "I got us a muscle car, baby. I have always wanted to fix up one of these, and now I am gonna." Judy crossed her arms, unimpressed. "Really? Name one thing that you wanted to fix and actually fixed." Bill bristled. "Name one thing I said I was gonna fix and didn't." Judy did not hesitate. "This lamp, this drill, this table, and that is just what I can see. Do you want me to turn around and continue?" "No," Bill huffed. These are chores. This is my dream." "Oh, you drive this car in your dream?" Judy mocked. "That explains all the backfiring I hear every night."
Hey.
Bill shouted, but he was interrupted by the arrival of a tall, eccentric man with a thick British accent. "Hello, sister of my lover," Perry exclaimed, sweeping into the room. "Perry." Linda, Judy's sister, cried out in delight, following him in. "Right. Well, see you later, honey," Bill said to Judy, trying to escape the domestic tension. Have fun working on your video. Oh, your Foghat cover band is making a video? Judy asked Linda. Oh, actually, Linda explained, Perry has decided to make a video of one of his original songs. Yeah, it is gonna rock, Perry added, striking a rock star pose. It starts with me on the Great Wall of China, yeah? I am singing into this mirror, and then my mirror image steps out of the mirror, starts singing backup vocals, yeah? Then the mirror shatters. Tiny versions of me come flying out. Hello, 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 hello. Message. All peoples of the world can coexist in peace. It gives you chills, does it not? Makes me shudder, Judy muttered. I will see you later, tea cake, Perry said to Linda, blowing her a kiss.
Bye.
Linda waved. Yeah, Perry said, exiting with a flourish. Wow, music video, Judy said, turning to her sister. Sounds expensive. I know, Linda admitted, but Perry says the pressure of having some of our money on the line will force him to write a really great song. Wait. Judy's eyes widened. He has not even written the song yet? It is his process, Judy, Linda defended him. He says he does his best work when his back is against the wall. Would that be a padded wall? Judy asked dryly. Judy, this is his dream, Linda insisted. I understand, Judy said, her voice softening slightly. But should he be throwing away your money when you are trying to save for a wedding? Linda hesitated. I do not know. Maybe you are right. Of course I am, Judy said. I mean, if this guy is going to be your husband, you have to set him straight. I mean, guys are not that bright. Nearby, Bill was struggling with a wrench on the kitchen table. Judy, I think you stripped the socket, he groaned. Righty-tighty, Bill, Judy called out without looking. Oh, it changed it, Bill muttered. Said the guy who was going to rebuild a car, Judy teased. Oh, that reminds me, Linda, Bill's car is in the shop. Can you give him a ride to work this week? Depends, Linda said. I mean, does he have to ride in the car with me? Or can I strap him to the hood like a dead deer? She is right, Bill grumbled. Not even a dead deer would want to ride with her. Fine, Judy snapped. You two do not want a carpool. You can go back to doing your laundry at a laundromat, and you can walk to work. Fine, maybe we will, Linda said. Yeah, you are not the boss of us, Bill added. The next morning, Bill and Linda were trudging down the sidewalk, looking miserable. Stupid Judy, Bill muttered. Thinks she is the boss of us. She thinks she is so smart, Linda agreed. I could walk to work if I wanted to.
You want to?
Bill asked. Stupid Judy, Linda replied, avoiding the question. Yeah, she is kind of a pain, but, she did give me some pretty good advice the other day. What is that? Well, Perry wants to do this music video, but Judy says I should just tell him no. I know it is his dream. Whoa, 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 Bill stopped in his tracks. Hold on. You are telling Perry not to follow his dreams because of something Judy said? Let me tell you something about Judy. She is a dream squasher. Check the bottoms of her shoes. Covered in my dreams. So, you think I should let him do it? Linda asked. Listen, Bill said, his voice full of mock wisdom. Guys need encouragement. You think Mrs. Columbus ever said to Christopher, do not discover the new world. We are fine with the spices we have. Say no to this, and Perry might hold it against you forever. You know what? I think you are right, Linda said, her confidence returning. I am going to just tell him to go for it.
Thank you, Bill.
You're welcome, Bill smiled. I know we have our differences and we give each other a lot of guff, but the truth is I am proud to have you, as. A car honked nearby. Oh, there is somebody I know, Bill shouted, ducking his head. Drive past, drive past. Later that evening, Linda burst into the Miller house, beaming.
Hey.
Wait, where is Bill? Judy asked. You did remember to bring him home, right? Yeah, he will be right in, Linda said. He just got distracted by something on the way from the car. Want a beer? No, I cannot stay, Linda replied. Perry wants me to look at the storyboards for his video. Oh, I thought you were going to tell him that was a bad idea, Judy said. Yeah, actually, I decided I would tell Perry I am behind him 100%.
What?
Judy asked.
Why?
Well, I got a second opinion. What kind of idiot would tell you to do that? Just then, Bill walked in, wearing a colorful, handmade scarf. Here, he announced. I just traded scarves with a neighbor's snowman. I think it is cashmere. You gotta be kidding me, Judy sighed. Look, his advice worked, Linda said. As soon as I told Perry I supported his dreams, he stayed up all night and wrote a song. He has even got a manager interested in him. Really? Judy asked, skeptical. That is right, Judy, Bill said, puffing out his chest. Despite your best efforts to squash his dreams, the man rose to the occasion. Turns out you are not always right. How does it feel? So that is what this is all about, Judy said, narrowing her eyes. You are still sore at me for not letting you buy that stupid car, so you're giving my sister bad advice? Okay, Judy, Linda intervened. You probably shouldn't be so tough on Bill. He is rather insightful when it comes to the male psyche. Hear that, Judy? Bill gloated. Insightful. Fully in sight. And you're going to listen to him? Judy asked Linda. Why shouldn't she? Bill challenged. You know, you have had 38 years to fix this poor woman's life, and look at her. She is a mess. No offense. None taken, you are right, Linda agreed. Oh, so now I am the cause of everything that has gone wrong in Linda's life?
Judy asked.
All I am saying, Bill said, is maybe you should have a little more faith in me that I can fix an old rusted-out shell of a thing, be it a muscle car or a sister. Once again, no offense. No, Linda said, but getting closer. You know what? Judy said, throwing her hands up. You want to listen to him? You want to give her advice? Go ahead, knock yourselves out. I am sure it will work out great. Well, I just want to say thank you, Bill said. Both for me and this poor, pathetic, barely functioning disaster. Oh, offense. Offense. Linda cried. Upstairs, Lauren was in the middle of her project. Brian was sitting in a chair, his face covered in shaving cream. Okay, I think I cleaned your sideburns up pretty good, Lauren said, stepping back. Have a look. Brian looked in the mirror. Oh, great. Hey, do my eyebrows look a little uneven to you? I do not know, maybe a little, Lauren said nonchalantly, but, a girl would have to be really close to notice. Well, that is the goal here, Brian said. You get her close. I will take it from there. You're going to have to hold really still, okay? Lauren said, picking up a razor. Oh, wait, hold on. Brian tensed. I think I feel a sneeze coming up. Okay, it passed. Okay, good, Lauren said. This is very delicate. You just cannot go sneezing right in the middle of it, okay? Brian nodded, then suddenly let out a massive sneeze. Oh, that was good. Brian laughed, wiping his nose. That was funny. I thought I was going to sneeze. Then you sneezed. Lauren stood frozen, the razor in her hand. What? Brian asked, his smile fading. Everything all right? Yeah, Lauren said, her voice high-pitched. That is great. Yeah, you're good to go. Watch out, Carrie. Here comes Johnny Depp.
Excuse me.
She bolted from the room.
Ah.
Brian screamed as he looked in the mirror. Downstairs, Bill was nursing a beer when Linda came charging back into the house, looking panicked. What is his problem? Bill asked as Brian's scream echoed from upstairs. He is still upset about the election, Bill guessed. Where is Judy? Linda asked breathlessly.
Why?
Because I need to talk to her. Thanks to you. My life is falling apart. You screwed up everything, Bill. Wait, Bill said, standing up. What could have possibly happened that is so bad you would consider crawling back to Judy? Perry wants to postpone the wedding and risk our entire savings on pursuing some stupid pipe dream of becoming a rock star. Okay, I can handle it, Bill said, pacing.
Just let me think.
Maybe I should get some coffee. Okay, I am going to need some cream. You know what? Too much cream. I am going to need some more. I have got nothing. I am home. Judy called out, entering the room. Oh, good, Linda said. Okay, I am going to talk to Judy. No, wait, Bill hissed. You cannot.
Why?
If you remember yesterday, we made some pretty big talk. And if you go back to her now, she will make you eat those words. I hardly think Judy is going to be that unforgiving, Linda said. Hey, geniuses. Judy said, spotting them. Everything falling apart yet? What is that supposed to mean? Bill asked defensively. Come on, Judy said. Bill, trying to fix your life? That is pouring stupid gas on crazy fire. You know what? Linda said, trying to save face. I do not think we are as helpless as you make us out to be. Okay, Judy shrugged.
Good luck, then.
I will be watching from the sidelines far enough away so I do not get spattered by anything that may or may not hit the fan. Who am I kidding? I do not have to worry, because you never fix the fan. She walked away, laughing. Okay, Bill, Linda whispered. You got 1 day. That is more than enough time, Bill said. I know I can find a solution. I am a problem solver. That is who I am. The guy who solves problems. Dad, you gotta help me. Brian screamed, running into the room with his hand over his eye. Lauren shaved half my eyebrow. Bill looked at his son, then at Linda. Man, you're screwed.
Take a look.
Brian moved his hand, revealing a bald patch where half an eyebrow should be. Well, Lauren, Bill said as his daughter trailed in behind Brian. I think you might have found the answer. Really? Lauren asked. Yeah. To the question, what looks dumber than having half an eyebrow? Look, I told you I could make you a new eyebrow, Lauren said to Brian. No, okay, Brian groaned. We are not gluing one on. We are not painting one on. And I am not going to wear a stupid bandana or an eye patch. Hey, what about these? Lauren said, pulling a pair of thick glasses from a drawer. Grandma's cataract glasses? They're worth a try, Bill said. Look, I gotta tell you, they do not look that bad. Really? Brian asked, putting them on.
Yeah, Bill lied.
A few hours later, Judy was relaxing in a bubble bath when Bill knocked on the door. Hi, Mom, he said, popping his head in. Do you look comfortable? Bill asked. Hello, Judy replied. Mind some company? Honey, no offense, Judy said, but I want a little room for the water. We have a tub here. Oh, yeah, sure, Bill said, sitting on the closed toilet lid. Take a seat. Linda left, huh? Yeah, Judy said. She is a fun kid. You know, Bill, I know I have been razzing you, Linda, but I am really happy that you have taken over solving Linda's problems. I didn't realize the life it sucked out of me. I actually feel like I have more blood. Well, I am loving it, too, Bill said, his voice straining. You know, it is great to help people. Man, life is weird. Weird. Strange.
Huh?
Judy asked. Nothing, Bill said quickly. It is just this lady that I work with. She is engaged to an aspiring artist. Oh, a painter? Sculptor. Well, sculptor-painter. He wants to sculpt things and then paint them when he is done sculpting. Okay, Judy said slowly. Anyway, he has been doing knockoffs, but he wants to start doing his own stuff, which is great, you know. But this lady, this friend of mine, is a little worried because now he has decided to postpone the wedding. So, what do you think I should tell her? Judy looked at him for a long moment. Well, that depends. In this story, how stupid am I? You? Bill asked, feigning innocence. Judy, you do not even know this lady. She just transferred. Shut up, Judy said. Boss. Bill tried. Shut up, Judy repeated. Okay. Perry is thinking about postponing the wedding. Well, yeah, Bill admitted. And you are in over your head, and you need my help. No, Bill said. Oh, good, Judy smiled. Then what are you going to tell Linda? I am going to tell Linda to tell Perry that he should. Bill trailed off. You got nothing, Judy said. That is not true, Bill insisted. I am between great ideas. I need a bridge. Well, I suppose I could jump into this, Judy said, provided you admit that I was right and you were wrong. That I rule and you drool. That I am a hero and you are a big fat zero. Hold on, Bill said. You are forgetting something. Perry's song might be great. That video might make him a star. And old Billy's advice looking pretty good. Awful slim reed to hang your head on, poncho, Judy said. Is it? Bill asked. A lot of people said Mozart was no good when he started out. Nobody said that, Judy corrected him. He was a prodigy when he was like 3. Yeah, well, Bill said, I am talking about when he was like 2. No, Judy said firmly. Just admit you were wrong. You know what? Bill said, standing up. I got a good feeling about Perry's song. I am going with the old Bill instinct. The next day, the Millers gathered in the living room as Perry prepared to perform his original masterpiece. He strummed his guitar and began to sing. You say you want to go for a drive, the party started, and it is coming live. Your mom is hot. Your dad is lazy. You keep on getting. Wanna have a ball all night with Perry every day. Wanna have a ball all night with Perry every day. Perry. Linda cheered. Yeah, sing along. Perry shouted. Linda paused. This is your new original song?
Yeah, mate, Perry said proudly.
Doesn't it sound an awful lot like that Kiss song, Rock and Roll All Night? Judy asked. No, Perry said firmly. I know that song, Bill said. That is an anthem to my youth. It goes like this. It goes, I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. And this is, who wants to have a ball all night with Perry every? Oh, bugger. Yeah, Judy said.
I should have caught that.
Yes, Linda said, disappointed. Yeah, well, did your manager say something? Well, he has not heard it yet, Perry admitted. He has been a little busy. Got some vacancies in the building he is trying to rent out. Hold on, Judy said. So, when you said you had a manager, you were talking about your apartment manager. Yeah, Perry said. I mean, I am not on a baseball team. I mean, my agent heard it and he loved it, though. Oh, let me guess, Judy said. Somebody who sold you insurance? No, a legitimate agent, Perry insisted. Sends people on vacations all over the world. Travel agent, Judy sighed. God, look, Perry, maybe you should rethink this whole video thing. In what way? Like, maybe not doing it.
What? Perry asked.
You know, you cannot have a video if you do not have a song, Judy pointed out. Well, that will take care of itself, Perry said. Listen, mate, you may not believe in me, but Linda does. But the thing is, she doesn't, Bill blurted out. She thinks it is a pipe dream. Linda's eyes widened. Hey, guys, Perry said, his voice dropping. Do you think my music sucks?
What?
Linda asked. That is what Bill just said, Perry replied. You told him I said that? Linda glared at Bill. No, of course not, Bill stammered. He said you think my music is a pipe dream. Oh, yeah, I said that, Bill admitted. Why would you tell him I said that? Linda cried. So you do think it sucks? Perry asked Linda. No, I don't. Linda insisted.
Bill.
Judy walked into the center of the room. Is everything under control? Dude, you've got to help us out here, Linda pleaded. She cannot help you, Linda, Bill said dramatically. There is only one reason that I have not fixed the situation, and it is this. It cannot be fixed. Unfixable. Judy, help us, Linda begged. Move, Judy said, pushing Bill aside. Perry, do you really need to do this video right now? Well, not right now, Perry admitted. Oh, good, Judy said. Then take it slow, you know? Wait for inspiration. Play small clubs. Try stuff out in front of people. Yeah, I can live with that, Perry said. I mean, the Great Wall's not going anywhere. And neither are you, Judy added under her breath. Okay, do me, Linda said. Okay, Judy said, you need to speak your mind. I know, Linda said. I was just thinking. Not right now, Judy interrupted.
Not right now.
If Perry does something that you do not agree with, you need to tell him. That is what marriage is all about, guys. Give and take. Yeah, you are right, Linda said. Whoa. Bill stepped in. Hang on. You're just telling her to squash his dreams. But it is not that simple, Judy. If you do not let a guy follow his dreams, he will always regret what might have been.
Oh, really?
Judy asked. Like the time you wanted to build that treehouse casino because you didn't think it was subject to the laws of the ground? That is the stupidest thing I have ever heard, Linda said. Bill, a little advice, Judy said. Stay out of the advice business. And I got some advice for you.
Okay, Linda said.
I love you, sis, Judy said warmly. Oh, I love you too, baby, Linda replied, hugging her. Oh, that right there, Judy, Perry shouted. That is the inspiration you are talking about. Hold it. Here it comes. Here it comes. Sisters. Sisters sharing a heart. And a heart in their world. Who wants to get advice all night? Judy, every day. Who wants to get advice all night? Sing it. Judy, every day. Who wants to get advice all night? Later that evening, Brian walked into the living room, looking remarkably normal. Well, no thanks to you, he said to Lauren. I fixed the mess you made in my face. I put a band-aid over my missing eyebrow and just told everyone at school that I got in a fight. Did it work? Lauren asked. Yeah, Brian said. People actually thought I was tough. That is great, Lauren said. So I guess I can take this off now, Brian said, reaching for the Band-Aid. I wonder if my eyebrows are growing back yet. He gripped the edge of the Band-Aid and pulled.
Ow. Ow.
Brian, you're doing it wrong, Lauren said. Just got to rip it off. She reached out and yanked the Band-Aid off in one swift motion.
Ow.
Brian yelled. He looked in the mirror. It is all gone, isn't it? Oh, yeah, Bill said, walking by. Oh, yeah, Judy added.